Hello and welcome to this Prepare for IELTS speaking video. My name's Rebecca and in this video I'm going to look at the part 1 topic of cycling. Did you learn to ride a bike when you were a child? If I remember rightly, I'm pretty sure that I was taught when I was around 5 or 6. I remember falling off a few times, but I can't really recall any more details than that. Remember to use "if I remember rightly." It means we think we're correct, but we're not completely sure. I'm pretty sure, I think. I was taught because somebody else is teaching you, so it gives you the opportunity to use the past simple passive here. Around, about. If you fall off a bike, you do what happens in the second picture, so you fall to the ground to fall off a bike. Recall, quite a formal verb but useful. To remember. Is it easy for you to ride a bike in your country? Definitely not. There are very few cycle lanes and the roads are incredibly busy. The roads are a death trap to cyclists, to be brutally honest. Remember to use other expressions rather than just yes, no, definitely not. It sounds much stronger and much more complex language. Cycle lanes, like in the picture, special lanes, special parts of the road where only cyclists can go. Incredibly busy instead of very busy. A death trap. We can call a thing or a structure or a situation a death trap that's very dangerous to your life. To be brutally honest, this is like to be perfectly honest, but it's when you're saying something quite negative, so I'm saying they're a death trap, to be brutally honest. What do you think are the benefits of riding a bike as a child? Well, aside from the obvious health benefits, there's a saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, which means it is tricky to teach elderly people things, so it's better to learn as a child. Aside from, besides, apart from, in addition to, the obvious health benefits, the clear, the evident health benefits, so you could talk about those in this answer. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. It means when a dog gets older, it's difficult to teach it to sit, to fetch a ball, to jump, etc. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. It's tricky, it's difficult, elderly people, older people. Now for this last question, it's very similar to the second question that I answered, so you're unlikely to get both of these in part 1. So I'm answering this in a more positive way if you have a good cycle network in your country. Is it safe to ride a bike on the road? Absolutely. We have a well-developed cycle network with bike paths. A lot of money has been invested in the infrastructure and it is safe and well organised. Cyclists are very fortunate in my country. So absolutely, instead of saying absolutely not, saying yes. A cycle network, this is a set of cycle routes, a set of cycle paths. You can also call them bike paths. A lot of money has been invested, present perfect passive, very good use of complex grammar. Infrastructure, great word both for writing and speaking. You can use this word in a lot of Task 2 essays that are about possibly cars, cities, infrastructure. And it means the basic physical and organisational structure and facilities. So buildings, roads, power supplies, things that you need for travel and the operation of a society. Infrastructure. Cyclists are very fortunate in my country. It's a more complex way you could use this in writing, meaning they're lucky, they're very fortunate. Hope you found this video useful and thank you very much for watching.